Hey friends, it's Krista here with Outgrowing, and I'm out planting garlic, and I thought I better do a quick video because I said I would. Excuse the cows in the background. The calves are going home. The custom grazed calves are going home, and so they're all in the corral, and the liner's on its way back right now, so they're moving like crazy. Not ideal timing, but I'm like, I just got to get this video on the go so you guys know what's up. So I'm planting garlic. It's hardneck garlic. This stuff is called purple glazer, and I ordered this garlic seed from De Vroomen, or was it Van Noort? I will find that out before I post this video. Just trying to think. It's always between Van Noort. Yeah, no, it was Van Noort that I ordered this from this year. I was looking for something similar to my Mexican purple that I grow because I didn't have enough seed of that for this year. So I have only 300 cloves to plant, or 300 cloves, yeah. Anyways, so I was like, I need some more because I want to plant more garlic this year. I was gonna dial back, and then you know what? So many people have been like crazy about my garlic this year, and I have not had enough that I'm like, fine, I'll pump up the garlic because I love to be able to supply people with local garlic, which is amazing. So anyhow, so I'm planting, this is seed garlic that I bought. I bought 50 pounds of it. I'm not planting 50 pounds. I'm planting, hopefully altogether I'll have 3,000 cloves planted in total. So I don't know if that's exactly how much I'll have. I'm counting as I go and marking it down. So far I have 530 planted. So I imagine I'll have close to 3,000 by the end of it. But, you know, I'd like 2,000 to 3,000. So if I can do that, that's great. I'll feel happy about that. This year I only ended up harvesting 600 out of 1,000 that I planted. We definitely had some issues with disease. So I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to get to the point here. I just want to tell you guys about planting garlic. So we are planting hardneck garlic. That is a cold tolerant garlic that can be planted in zone 3. I'm in Saskatchewan. And so it likes to have that cold, that dormant stage. So we like to plant it anytime before the ground freezes. And so here we are in October planting, which is typically about average for when we plant. But you got to keep an eye on where you're growing and your conditions, so that you plant at the right time. That's right for you. You can watch the forecast and see what's happening. Just so happens this is the time that I can get this done. I'm really hoping to get it done this weekend, so that I can wrap things up in the garden. I'm ready for that. So anyways, this is how I plant the garlic. I do not have a large industrial planter. So I have my string line, and I mark out my rows, and I plant my garlic. And so I dig my little trench down. I like to make sure they're about 3 inches deep. So about 3 inches deep by the time I cover them. And then I like to have them 4 to 6 inches apart, but we'll say 4 to 8 actually. I keep them pretty close together. I like to intensively pack them in here. I have done that for years, and I have been fairly successful. My bulbs are all a decent size. I do not grow elephant garlic. I always hope to have fairly large size bulbs, but I don't want the elephant size. I just like them to be a nice size to work with. So that's kind of the thing. This stuff that I ordered, the purple, Mexican purple, is a nice, it's more like, I think it'd be more like a music porcelain type one. These ones are more like the Russian red, and I think those would be like considered a rocambole, I think. I'm not too savvy on all the knowledge about garlic. What I know is that when you plant garlic and you grow it fresh, it is the best thing out there. There's nothing that compares to it. So that is what I'm up to. I keep my rows pretty close together. I space them out about 4 to 5 inches apart. And then I plant them like that. I keep it pretty intensive. Partially because sometimes you don't get 100% germination, partially because I'm limited to the amount of space, and because I want to grow so many. So you guys, that is what I'm up to. I'll just show you guys here planting for a bit. I just want to get on and do a quick short video. honestly, it's good to have, I don't put any amendments down. Like sometimes I will put manure, and we haven't had a chance to get manure right now. We're just really busy. As you can hear, cows, harvest just finished. So what my plan is just to pop them in the ground, and then hopefully either before the snow flies, maybe spread a little manure on the top of them, or in the springs, get some manure on top. Just, garlic is a pretty heavy feeder and they like to have a lot of water. So fertilizing your garlic is definitely something you will want to do a couple times throughout the season when it comes springtime. But that's for a whole other video. I just want to touch base with you guys on planting garlic, zone 3, and how I do it. So you guys know, I think that I probably have a video from last year. But just to kind of recap and refresh, I am doing garlic again and I am planting away right now. So I'm just going to get cracking, you guys. And you guys can kind of have a little look at how things go, but it's pretty basic, pretty standard. You want to work up your ground and just get planting. It's the best thing to do. Well, good morning. Okay, I am now on the next day. So I'm actually on day 3 of planting garlic. I only got a couple hours in last night, so not a big deal. But yeah, so I'm on my day 3 today. I want to get it all done, and I wanted to touch base with you guys as far as what to look for when you're planting your garlic and in your garlic seed. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys here quickly. Here is my tub of garlic seed. So this is all I have left of the one kind. This is purple glazer. This is the seed garlic I ordered. So when I'm planting, I'm looking to plant the bulbs that are, like, still totally covered in paper. That adds protection to them for the winter. I'm gonna pop that one down there, and I just kind of nuzzle it in the ground there just so that it has some stability when I cover it up. I did open these up a couple weeks ago because I thought I would be able to plant them sooner, so it's just taking me a little bit longer. But what you don't want to plant is ones that look like this. So there's some rot going on. We don't want to plant anything that looks like that at all. That's damage, disease, anything like that. So like, this one's getting rot mold on it. There we go. We don't want to plant that one either. So you really want to make sure you're planting this one's decent. Like, it's still got some good skin on it. So we want to plant that. And that's kind of how I'm doing it. So as you can see, and I also am not planting the really small ones either. I find, like, see if I broke this one, that's 2. That I would not plant that. So whatever. So there's lots of garlic in here, but I won't be planting it all. This is another nice one here. So we'll plant that in there. It's a lot quieter here today because the calves have gone now back to where they belong. And yeah, so just the cows are remaining here, and they'll be here for a couple more weeks. So those cattle are the custom grazed cattle. They come here for the summertime, and then they go back to their pasture for the wintertime. So Mark just manages their herd for the summer. Mark will be bringing his cows home when the snow flies. They're still out in pasture. There's a couple pieces of pasture that haven't even been grazed yet. So he'll be keeping them out there until there's too much snow where they can't graze anymore. But yeah, this is the garlic lowdown. So I have, after this row I'm planting right now, I will have about almost 1,200 cloves planted, and I really want to get the rest of these planted. And then I have the 300 of the purple Mexican purple that I grew. I really want to get those in the ground because I'd love to stock up on that garlic as, oh yeah, the cows have to move to a pasture. So I'm like, are they being moved right now? No. Anyways, yeah, so I want to get those 300 planted. I want to start building that seed back up because I like that bulb a little bit better than I like these ones. This will be fine, and I'm excited to grow it to something different. Hopefully it has a wonderful flavor, just like the Mexican purple. And yeah, so you guys, I'm just going to keep planting away here. I'll check in with you guys when I'm all finished up and let you know what my grand total is. And that will do it for me for the video. So, we'll check in with you guys in a bit. Oh, okay, you guys. So I'm just checking in here. I'm on my last of the garlic here. I'm doing the Mexican purple now. And you guys, this garlic is just so much more incredible. This garlic seed, and this is the stuff I grew, than the other stuff that I planted. So I'm really hopeful that after growing it for a year and keeping it for seed, it'll be better. But like, this is gorgeous. I'll show you guys. This is just like absolutely beautiful garlic, you know, it peeled super nicely. There's no disease on it. They're not rotting. Like, it's just so much better if you guys can grow your own and then keep some for your own stash. You just never get the same quality when you order bulk, I find. I mean, and then that's the part of growing it. Like, I'll grow it for next year and I'm sure it'll look amazing too come the fall. But like, this garlic is awesome. Nice big cloves, beautiful. I just love it. I need to find more of this. This is my jam and I love the flavor of it. So good. So I'm hopeful that the purple glazer turns out awesome too, but this really has won me over. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I'm going to wrap it up here because I want to get this done. It's the Sunday. It's Thanksgiving for us today. We're heading to Regina to see my family. And so I need to get in the kitchen and I need to get a pie done, roasted vegetables done, and possibly the potatoes. I've got cabbage rolls. I made cabbage rolls because we had them. So I was like, let's use these up. So I don't know if I'll take potatoes or not, but the plan is to maybe do potatoes too if I have enough time. So I have got to get cracking. I just wanted to wrap this up. So happy Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian friends and near, far, and all over. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about planting garlic, I mean, my whole thing about planting garlic, I guess I just want to say before I end it, is don't overthink it. You know, just make sure you get it in the ground in the fall and you'll learn so much from it. But like, plant it about 3 inches deep and then plant it, you know, 6 to 12 inches apart. I think 12 inches is far too far apart. So I do between 4 and 8. That's kind of where I plant my garlic. So just as long as you do that and get it in the fall, plant some hardneck garlic in zone 3. You guys will be very happy. It's very hardy to, okay. What's on you? It's hardy to our climate. The pupper. Okay, go lay down. And just get planted. So if you don't have seed already, you might be able to find some in the greenhouses yet or your garden store. So thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. Dude, get out of here. And I'll hope to answer them the best as I can. This is probably my, I don't know, 9th or 10th season growing garlic. So I don't know all the answers. I face difficulties every year, but I think that's with growing anything. So talk to you guys soon. If you like the video, give me a like, thumbs up, whatever. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Hey friends, so I'm just putting together my video for the garlic planting video that I put together. And I realized at the end that I didn't touch base on whether or not I cover my garlic once I plant it. So I just wanted to get on here and add this to the video because I think it's important and everybody's going to be asking, but I do not cover my garlic. We have such an incredible, usually an incredible amount of snow coverage that provides enough insulation. I covered my garlic one time, 1 year, and then none of those cloves came up. I don't think I removed the cover, the straw early enough, so everything rotted. So I just don't do it anymore. I know it's a 50-50. Some people do, some people do not. I do not cover my garlic cloves. So once I plant them, I just leave them. Some people I know will put snow fence up around their garlic so that when it snows, the snow gets stuck in there and that provides even more insulation. I do know people that do put straw on their garlic, but as far as it goes for me, I do not do that. And that's just personal opinion and personal preference. If you do cover them in the spring, it is important you remove all that off of them into your rows, which is fine, and that works out just fine. But I do not. So I just want to get on here and put that on here just so that you guys know. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys.